This is going to be controversial, but I don't really care at this point. If you are called for jury duty and you do not have a legitimate reason for getting out of it, and you also happen to be a sane, rational person capable of making objective decisions, do you mind not trying to get out of it? Do you mind being willing to serve on a jury? Okay? And I'm not talking about you true crime psychos who are just fiending to get on some high-profile murder trial jury. Okay, no. Y'all are fucking insane. I'm talking about the fact that most jury trials that go on aren't those murder cases, okay? They're different crimes, or, right, you guys are completely forgetting the civil trials, right? An employee suing their former employer for money that they are owed because they were injured on the job due to the employer's negligence, and now they have a chronic disability and they're just trying to pay their bills. That kind of shit, okay? I understand that there can be legit reasons for you getting out of it, but guess what? Who's gonna be left over after all the smart people who got out of it are gone? As an attorney, I'll tell you what. It's a crew of people, crew of characters, okay? And guess what? I can tell you statistically that juries around the nation, underrepresented, very underrepresented, for minorities, for young people, and for people who are of lower income. Do you want to know who dominates juries? White people. People who are older. Talk boomers, okay? And people who are of higher income. And I understand the arguments, right? Juries pay net, right? I'm not telling you that you're gonna get a fucking benefit out of it. That's for fucking sure, okay? People who have more time to spare are going to serve. I'm not telling you that just because you didn't serve on a jury, you should be damned because you don't have time or you can't or economically doesn't make sense. I get it. But like, you guys, for those who can, guess what? Jury trials, most of them, are not the long months-long jury trials that y'all are used to seeing. Murder trials, okay? They're a couple days, they're a week or two, at max. Civil and criminal, I swear on my fucking life. They're pretty short. And you being on it can make a difference. It really can. Because guess what, right? I understand the system's broken. Of course it fucking is. We know it's broken. I'm not telling you that this is gonna fix it. But what I am telling you, okay, is that there are people who literally are not allowed to serve on juries. Do you want to know who those people are? Okay, I'll tell you. People who have a felony conviction in their past in most states cannot serve on juries, including in some states people who have some misdemeanors or pending charges against them, okay? Do you want to know, at least this is the first statistic that comes to mind, in 2010, okay, in 2010, about 29 million people with felony convictions in the United States. Do you want to know what percent of those felony convictions were black people? 36%. Despite black people making up only 13% of the entire US population. Imagine how many felony convictions today, past ones, are marijuana convictions, for example, from the 90s. Early 2000s, are convictions that are now plastered on billboards. That fact, those statistics are for reasons that I won't get into right here, right now, but that I'm very vocal on, okay? It would be nice if some of you rational, capable people could maybe try to stop the whole fun, haha, funny laugh, how do we get out of jury duty bullshit. Thank you.
When I get pulled over by the police, I don't understand anything about the laws. I don't understand anything about, the police system. So when I get pulled over and they ask me a question, basically all the answers are here.
What am I reading? You have the right to remain silent? But you're not under arrest. I'm not arresting you. I'm asking you just where you're heading. Where you going?
It's right there. You can read it. It's right there.
Are you nervous?
No.
You need medical attention?
Not at all.
Why would you choose to remain silent? I'm just asking you where you're going.
I have the right to remain silent, officer. It's all right there.
Because, I know you're a sweet person. You remind me of my cousin. But but you gotta film these cops. You just have, and you can be respectful and kind.
Yeah.
Hey officer, how you doing? You know, hi officer, how you doing? You know, you don't have to be mean or aggressive towards cops to film them. I just want you to be safe.
You're good.
Watch my channel. It'll be on Delete Lawz if you want to watch it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And what's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, listen, you'll be on the channel. People are going to say, Chille, she was so sweet. But you got to get your camera. You got to watch my channel and how to prepare yourself. You have got to be prepared.
I will.
All right. God bless you, Ashley.
you.
Thanks,
Nice
honey.
meeting you.
Thank you. Bye, honey. Listen, you got to have your camera on. You got to be rolling camera. You have to roll camera. You got to have your camera on. All right. What I'm doing is I'm educating people. I'm teaching people. I'm teaching you the cases you need to learn through my Trifold, through my ebook, and through my poster. I carry it with me. Your driver's license should be laminated, a photocopy of it. Your proof of registration, your insurance should be laminated. It should look just like this. Now mine has tape on it because thousands of people watch my videos. There's my registration and my proof of insurance. There's the front and back of my driver's license. It's right there. When you get pulled over, you're gonna be disoriented. Why isn't your ish set up properly, bro? Just explain it to me. Why isn't your ish set up properly? This takes 10 minutes at Kinko's, 10 minutes at FedEx, 10 minutes to get it, so then you have a copy of your license, your registration, proof of insurance right on you at all times. And then the dirty copper can't take your license and stick it in his top pocket. And then you feel like he's got dominion over you. He's got your property. Now, in some states, you have to actually give them the actual driver's license. Great, cool, but what if you don't have it on you? What if you have to fumble around, reach in your back pocket? This goes up in your visor. This Trifold here, it says learn the law on it. I've given several lectures on it. It's on my website. It's $8 to download, 30 to buy, and we send it to you printed. This goes with your license, registration, proof of insurance in your car. For the love of God, don't reach. For the love of your family, for your friends, for everybody who ever put 1 ounce of energy into you, don't reach. If you reach back for your wallet, it could be the last time you reach. Do not reach, bro. Don't reach. Have your stuff lined out. Have your stuff lined out. Have your license, registration, proof of insurance inside your Trifold. Right there, invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Educate yourself. Get strong. Get strong with your rights. Flex your rights. This is the most important thing to me, and this is all that I do with my time, and I will never stop. I will never, ever stop.
A police officer always asks you a question, and we don't know the answers. We don't even know what to say. For instance, they say, don't film me. Because, you know, filming police officers is very common nowadays.
Hey, listen, don't film me. I don't want to be filmed.
Right here, officer.
What does that say?
You can read it.
But I don't want to be on film. Listen, just do me a favor. Just open up your glove box right there. Let me take a look inside that glove.
Please, you can read this right here. Right here. And you have the right to film them. So that's why this is so helpful.
You know, I think I'm going to search this car, Mr. Mejia. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to search this vehicle. I got probable cause because you're not answering any questions. I've asked you where you're going. I've asked you. I'm not accusing you of a crime. I'm asking you where you're going. Where are you going? Just tell me where you're going. Just tell me where you're going. This whole thing can be over.
If they ask for your ID, that's the first thing they do. You can answer this. The presence of a police officer in your life as an immigrant in the United States.
You know, I just need to see your ID real fast.
Don't give him your ID.
Ma'am, he's not your lawyer. I need to see your ID.
Officer, read this. I don't understand anything about the laws. I don't understand anything about, the police system.
Let me have some ID, ma'am. Give me your ID.
No.
Give me your
no
ID.
ID.
Let me talk.
No.
Interrupting police is your right given by God. It's okay.
Right, but you're not under arrest or anything. This is just a traffic stop. Where are you going?
You can read this, officer.
You're not being a witness against yourself. I'm just asking you where you're going. This is, I mean, is everything... Where are you going?
I have the right to remain silent, officer.
It sounds like you got an accent. You're not from here. Where are you from?
If they ask me something I don't have to answer, I can just tell them to read this.
It smells like I smell marijuana in the car.
Let's say the police officer says, I smell marijuana. You don't have to answer. You can just show this to him and he can read it, or you can read these words. You can read this, officer.
I'm out of here. See you guys on the next one. Later, Gators. How you doing? Doing okay. Doing okay. Do you know why he pulled you over?
Yeah, I don't have a plate.
Oh,
It's my mom's car.
there's no plate on the back, huh? And then let me ask you a question. Did you have your insurance on a card, on a laminated card, so that you could just give it to him?
No, it's on my phone. It's my mom's insurance.
So then you had to stop recording. You were recording the stop.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't?
No, I wasn't worried. I usually haven't had a bad experience.
So you're blissfully ignorant because it hasn't happened to you.
No. I'm not blissfully ignorant.
Then
I'm
why
not
weren't you?
ignorant at all.
You
But
don't
that's
know
I'm
what
saying.
it's like to be violated by the cops.
I understand. I mean, I've seen it happen to my friends. I've seen it happen around me. But me personally, I treat everybody with respect. So until you come at me disrespectfully.
That doesn't matter with cops. They don't respect you. They won't. I'm just saying you should always film them. I care
understand.
about you
I
as a
understand,
human.
Like when you were filming, I felt safer. I appreciate it.
Right.
But I'm not. Again, everybody's a person to me.
The cops, just so you know, there's just thousands and thousands of videos of someone. I mean, you don't look like a threat to me, right? Because I'm super tough. But cops see you as a threat. They'll drag you out of the car, beat you, tase you, cuff you, cage you, and you didn't have a camera rolling. And so, there's tens of thousands of people watch my channel. So, for me, it's always an opportunity. I'm just trying to warn other people who are going to watch this. Cameras got to come out the moment the cherries and berries come on. You should have your license, registration, and proof of insurance on a laminated photocopy so that you can just pull it off your visor and hand it to him.
Okay.
That way he doesn't put your license in his pocket.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I want to give you a trifold so that you can invoke your Fifth Amendment right not to talk to the cop.